Welcome back to another episode of Love's Language. I'm with my partner, my childhood friend, man. We played on the same AAU team together. Lil Reggie, man. Introduce yourself.
I'm just Reg. Oh, this Reg on Instagram. That's about it.
Yes, sir. What you up to nowadays, man? What you got going on? I see you popping your shit on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to give a little spill. This man, same age as me, owns land. 2024 cowboy in the
Yeah,
rodeos, wrestle down bulls and rides horses. You got your own horse and all the other stuff. So walk us through it. Like, what's the process? And how did you get into that, or was that always like
rodeo
set up?
always been there. I started rodeoing pretty much forever. My dad rodeo, my grandpa rodeo, so it's pretty much a generational thing.
Yeah, you had a rodeo at the Humble Civic Center.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I think that was like earlier this year. I don't think I did too good this year there in Humble. But I mean, I travel everywhere from Humble to Washington D.C., which I just came back from. Denver, Colorado, which I'll be there in January. So I go all over Texas.
So how did like? What's the preparation? Like, how do you just kind of get into it? Like, man, I'm finna go wrestle down a bull today. Like, are you nervous when you go into that, or you just like, man, this is second nature. This is either me or this bull.
It's second nature for me at this point.
Yeah,
I rarely practice. It's just I get up and do it.
yeah.
I started still wrestling at 4 years old. So
Mm.
now at this point, just do it.
So, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm doing a new thing called a 30-second freestyle.
Huh?
Yeah.
No. Man, I ain't got no rapping in me.
You ain't got 30 seconds in you?
No.
Come on, we gonna put
ain't
all my
got
guests on the spot. All
I
right,
ain't got it in me, I'm telling you.
I'm ready when you are. Hold on.
Man, I ain't got no. Man, I ain't got none of this. Are you serious?
It is.
Nah, I ain't got it.
Ah, you ain't got it in you.
I ain't got it. No,
Come
no
on,
rapping.
ride a female before you do it,
Nah, I'ma
man.
leave it-
I'm
I'ma
gonna
leave it
start
to
it over
them.
for you. I'm gonna start it over. Give you time to
I'm gonna
think.
live to them. I don't do the rapping.
You don't do the rapping?
Nah, that ain't my lane.
I respect it, man. I'm gonna
That
tell
ain't
you
my
that.
lane.
Like, you don't do the rapping, bro.
Give me something else. Give me another one.
Another beat?
I don't even play rap though. Like I ain't never been that person. That's just even like my boys just sitting around chilling. I don't really just do that.
Yeah.
Nah.
That brings us to my next question. As a black man, you know the norm for us is being an athlete, being a rapper, or selling something that we should not be selling. What made you different? What made you want to navigate in a different route? And how do you balance all of that?
I'm just a hustler, man. I ain't gonna lie. I done tried just about everything.
Yeah.
So I'm just a natural hustler.
Yeah.
Whatever lane I fall in, I try to stay in the best lanes I can be. Which I mean, I'm just a worker. Number one, I'm gonna get up and go to work. I can go to clubs till 2, 3 in the morning. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to work. Like I'm that guy. You know, I work. As you see, I work 24 hours straight sometimes, 30 hours straight sometimes. So I'm a worker. So it just come naturally with me.
How do you balance that when you sleep?
Honestly, once I get in that zone, I don't sleep.
Mm.
Yeah, it's more of a hunger.
Yeah.
You know, so once I get over a certain amount of hours, a certain point, I really honestly don't even get tired. I get in that zone and be like, man, I got some things I can take care of that I got to go do, and I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you balance that, and how do you deal with the ladies on the side as well? Do you kind of mix the same? Do you mix both, or do you kind of just keep them separate until you get to a certain goal?
Right now, the ladies not important right now. They're really not. I've been through that phase already. I done been the party person. I done had my fair share already. So now I've been doing a lot of fasting and stuff like that. So I mean, it don't bother me at all.
You don't.
Nah.
When you say fasting, are you on like a diet and a workout plan, or you just kind of trying to?
I do more like cleansing, like for instance, I just finished a cleanse. It was the carnivore diet, pretty much. Like no calories. I mean, like low calories. Did like no pasta, no what else was it? No pasta. Basically like all meats. Basically what I was doing, just straight meat. No pasta and rice, no bread, no things like that. I did 30 days, no sex.
30 days, no sex?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like I don't need it.
I fuck
So
with it though.
I worked out every day for 30 days. Straight water only. So no soda, no juice, no none of that. No alcohol, no nothing.
What got you the discipline to do that type of
Man, I lost my
diet?
dad. It's been almost 2 years now. So after I lost my dad, I started going through a lot of things. I lost some other close people as well.
Hmm.
Some to death and some not to death. Um, and going through that process, I started realizing that it was more so like a alone feeling.
Mm.
And when I overcame that barrier, it seemed like now just I'm all I need.
Mm.
So now to go on these cleanses and it strengthens my mind a lot. And I got someone in Florida that I talk to a lot, and we trying to chat up and do things like that. And he kind of helped me out with these things, but that is where I'm at now with it.
So to go through all of that and then to turn that into passion instead of pain, how do you feel like? What was a turning point for that? Because you mentioned you lost your dad, which
Hmm.
I'm sorry to
Yeah,
hear about.
thank you.
Um, that can break definitely a black man because we go through enough as it is. So what was like? You say it's always been in you, but give me like a day to day. How do you decipher between like, man, nah, I can't let that be my determining factor. I got to get up and go fucking get it. Like I just lost this person. I just lost this person. I got to keep moving forward.
Man, honestly, I don't know. It was strange. Like it really was. Like I lost my dad. I lost a guy I consider like my little brother. Lost one of my closest cousins. And man, honestly, truthfully, like I hit rock bottom. Like
Mm.
I woke up one morning, it was like bank account was zero.
Mm.
So last December for my birthday, I actually flew to Lake Tahoe by myself. It was my first time taking a trip by myself. I flew there. It's so crazy because I went there to go do some snow resort stuff, and when I got there, it wasn't snowing.
You went by yourself?
Yeah, by myself. The first time, first trip.
Wow.
So when I got there, it wasn't snowing or anything. So I was like, man. So I went back to my room. I changed my flight for the next morning to fly back home. And I just sat down and I just wrote a bunch of things down on the paper.
Mm.
And from that point forward, it's been completely different for me.
Mm.
Yeah, I stuck to my plan and I've been rocking with it, and it's been amazing.
That's tough. So do you believe it's good to have a circle of friends that you could build stuff with, or do you rather be a lone wolf?
Um, the right circle of friends. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm more of a loner, me personally, but the right circle of friends, you definitely need some insight from different people. So for sure,
Mm.
right circle of friends.
What describes a right circle of friends? Because I've had friends that I'm thinking is the right circle, and the whole time, as I get stronger in my faith, as I get stronger in my being a man and navigating forward, I'm realizing, man, you helping me stay where I was. You're not pushing me forward. What's the right circle of friends to you?
And me personally, I don't think it's kind of hard to dictate the right circle of friends because people change daily.
Mm.
And you never know someone they're gonna do for themselves in certain situations. So for me, it's just more so the guys that's on the right track, the guys that's kind of out of the streets right now in the area I'm in, the guys that's thinking and moving towards the business aspect of life that I'm moving towards. So it's kind of the guys I kind of stick towards right now.
So you say business. You could see yourself an entrepreneur, correct?
Yeah, so I'm going with it.
If if I were to throw you in a random city with $500 to your name, how would you make it all back in 5 to 10 years? What would be your plan?
My plan in a random city,
Mm-hmm.
like I said earlier, I'm just a natural hustler, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out how to flip that 500 for sure. Fast.
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 Fast. He said
So
fast.
I can promise you that much. So
Yeah.
how I'm gonna do it, I can't tell y'all that, but I'll figure it out.
Look, we gonna speak like that on the cameras, but just know I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Just know it's gonna
And
happen.
yeah, go from there. It'll keep moving. Like I say, I went from where I was at this last year alone, man. This year by itself, I done bought property. I just bought a horse a few months ago. Paid $20,000 for. I done paid my truck off this year. I done paid off all my credit cards this year. I done took 4 vacations already. I'll take another one this weekend. I'll be going to Costa Rica. So I make 5. I got one more planned for next month already, Colombia. So I mean, I'm 6 vacations this year, so I can make it happen.
5 vacations, finna make it 6. A horse, just bought land.
Yeah.
And you doing it.
So I done paid my truck off. I done paid my credit cards off. And like I said, I was just at 0 last year.
Yeah.
So it can happen.
So you doing it.
Yeah.
And it takes work ethic.
And
Because we're trying to explain to the younger black kids. That's the point of everything we're talking about. How can each one teach one? What can we tell the younger black kids that was in our situation because we come from around the same
Yeah,
neighborhood.
definitely.
You get what I'm saying? Around Sheldon, ISDC, King, all that area. I moved away, but we from that same little, litter box. So how can we tell a younger black man? What advice would you give a younger black man knowing what you know now?
Get up and go to work. I don't sell drugs. I can tell you that much. So don't take
It sounds like it.
don't take my natural
Not
hustle
to
the
be the
wrong
police,
way.
but it sounds
yeah,
like
nah,
it.
I don't do that. But I can make it happen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, I don't, that's one thing I don't do though, for sure.
No,
A lot of people think I
We
do.
know that.
No, seriously, a lot of people think I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, you put it on Instagram. You working, doing the horses and the rodeos, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just the work ethic of it all. So would you tell a younger black man, hey, look, don't take the easy way. There's no quick hitters.
Yeah, definitely. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, go to work.
Just
And
go-
networking, man. I'm a huge networker.
Yeah.
Like you can honestly give me something right now and say, hey, sell this. I will have it sold by the end of the day, regardless of what it is. You know, so that's just the lane.
Sell me these keys right here.
I can't sell them to you.
Why
Them
not?
yours.
Nah, these not mine.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Hey, I saw that on Wolf of Wall Street. He said, sell me this pen right here. What does
Man.
it take to sell something in 2024?
Networking. Knowing the right
Networking.
people.
So your network is your network.
Yeah, definitely. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
That's today's life.
Mm.
Man, there's guys you see every day that make it to the lead and stuff like that, and it's all about who you know.
Mm. When did you learn that? Bro, you 26.
Man,
You got more
trials.
game than a lot of, 50-year-olds.
Trial and tribulation for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nothing was
how do
given
you,
to me. I mean, I learned everything I do on my own for the most part. Just going through failure and getting up and trying again, never giving up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're both black men. What do you think is like being a black man in 2024?
I mean, honestly, I don't pay too much attention to everybody else at this moment in life. I'm not really big on social media right now. I'm actually thinking about getting off for about a month or two.
Mhm.
But I kind of just focus on me. So the asset that the rappers and everybody else give, I really don't pay much attention to it. I really don't. So
You move like a rapper though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, man.
You give me rapper vibes right now.
Just a hard worker, man. Hard
I ain't
working is
gonna
working
lie.
hard and
So
get some things
what
done.
you just mentioned that that's actually, something I want to touch base with you on. You mentioned that you was gonna get off of social media for about a month or two.
Yeah.
What do you believe social media is for nowadays? Why do you believe that you need to get off of it?
It's a bad image.
Explain why.
I mean, prime example, like you just said, you instantly thought I was living a rapper life or selling drugs. Like, how many other people might think the same thing? Why? Just because I'm living a good life?
Mm.
Nah, it's just the image that people are persuading and putting in people's head right now. And that's the life that people they gotta live.
Mhm.
On the other aspect, women, I mean, everybody look at their body done. Everybody this bad at this, bad at that. And that's the lifestyle a lot of them gonna live. True enough, they're chasing what they see on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get out of that limelight and live more of the old school life, people life be a lot better.
It's
And
the
none of these
core,
rappers
son.
really even putting out like marriage or kids or anything like that. And man, they don't really do it anymore. A lot of the women now can't even cook,
Mm.
but they are bad. They want to be, this and that. You can't even cook.
So what do you think about the dating pool? You
Um,
just touched on it a little bit. I want to hear your full answer on it. What do you honestly think about? Because we're in the same boat, and I'm gonna be
Man.
honest. My perception on it is much different, and I truly believe we have the same mindset on it. So what do you honestly think about the dating pool of 2024?
I don't want no parts of it.
None.
No.
You don't want no parts of it.
Mm-mm.
What?
I don't want no parts of it.
So you said in 2024, women can't cook; they just want BBLs. You said the dating pool got piss in it.
It's trash.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it's trash for sure.
You don't want no parts of it.
Nah.
So how you ever gonna get married and have children?
And I mean, it's some good ones out there. There's
Yeah.
definitely some. Just for me right now, I'm kind of more in my shell. More focused on me getting things in line. Like, so I just bought some property, so I got some major things I'm working on with that. And just my time right now is very limited, so I don't have time to play games with nobody.
Mm.
So I mean, the right one will come. It's in God's hands, and it's His plan. This direction He sent me in, that's the direction I would go in. So
I don't want to harp on relationships too much.
Yeah.
But what to you? What's an ideal woman?
a woman that get up and go to work, one can cook clean,
Old school.
Yeah, old school way for sure. That's
Old
definitely,
school.
yeah, for sure, for
Gonna
sure.
work, cook, clean, take care of them children.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do my part too though.
Yeah.
But the ones just sitting there simply looking out for handouts, I'm not. Nah, I ain't doing.
But that's what's out here in 2024.
But I'm gonna take care of mine for sure though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna take care of
That's
mine.
what's out here though, you know, and you know, we're a certain type of black man. We look a certain way, we act a certain way, we move a certain way, respectful and well mannered. How do you just kind of, because there's temptation out there.
I done did it though.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
done
you
did
feel
all
you
that.
got
I
out
done
the
did all
system
the,
already.
yeah, I done did all the partying. Well, you been to some of the pool parties I was doing, so I mean,
Them shits.
I
was
didn't had
lit.
that lifestyle, bro.
I think my aunt came to one of them. Honestly,
Yeah,
you
I
came
mean,
with me. Them shits was lit.
that was-
He
that
the
was
one
me
that
giving
hosted
them.
that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Like, I was even in there like, hey.
Remember, I told you I said my homeboy from school. You know what I'm saying? He got that was him.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't live that life already.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait, let's talk about that for a second. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, them pool parties used to be crazy.
hey man,
Bro, what was going through your head? How the fuck did you rent out a whole, like, it was like 3 jacuzzis, 1 fat ass pool, people throwing money. I ain't gonna lie, coming home from college, I was like, bro, I'm finna quit school, bro. Fuck a degree.
No,
I'm
man.
missing out, bro. What's going, like, what was the mindset? Like, what? That's a different type of mindset to have, to be able to coordinate all of that. Like, how did you get that together?
man, just me and one other guy, one of my brothers. I consider one of my brothers, Irvin. Just me and him, we got together and we talked, and man, he got a hustling mind, hustling mentality like I have, and made it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I went to one of them pool parties. I ain't trying to harp on it. Bro, you know,
Yeah.
this is in my young days. I was about 21, 22.
So I mean, like I said, I didn't did all that, bro. Like I'm just over there right now. You know, then you gotta look at the other side. It's just one side of it. The other side of it, one of my closest friends, one of my best friends. Like I say, he playing the lead right now. So that's a whole different other side of life. Man, I always had the spotlight though. Like I always been one of them guys that didn't always live. Like starting off in high school, I was a sophomore starting on varsity sports. I had my own car. I worked at McDonald's, so I always had some money in my pocket. You know, I had all the new shoes and stuff I wanted. So, I mean, I've always had that
Mhm.
image. For
So
sure.
where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years with everything you have going on?
Man, 5 years gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, right now I'm getting into real estate. So it's going great. So 5
So-
years from now, I'll be definitely have a house built on some property. I'm gonna give me like 5, 10 acres. Build me a house. Build my mom a house for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be just well off financially, and you know spiritually, things like that. But definitely good.
How's your faith in God? You said spiritually.
Good.
Are you a strong believer? Is he
Definitely.
the one that got you through all of this?
It's funny you asked that. So I'm gonna give this a little bit real quick. I won't take up too much time on this
Got as much time as
that
you need.
subject. But when I was going through things I was going through last year, and I got a random phone call from a lady I did not know at all. Yeah, it's gonna trip you out. But I didn't know at all. Still to today. Well, she actually just passed away. So everything I was going through at the time, I got a random phone call from a lady, and she told me every single thing about my life. Never seen her before.
And she told you everything.
Never seen her
about your life.
before. Don't know who she is. She told me everything I was going through.
Mm.
Every single thing I was going through. So, it was crazy at the time it happened. I actually started crying on the phone with her. Like it broke me down like really bad, like really crazy. So, but yeah, she told me everything. Like I had friends that was around me that was pretty much telling a lot of my business they shouldn't been telling. I really don't want to say too much on camera with this situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it just got like really crazy. So after that, I moved forward. I kind of like listened to it at the same time. It was like, whoa, like this person telling me, don't do this, don't do that. But you really don't even know me, you know. So
Yeah.
it was kind of like one of those deals. So some stuff happened.
And it was a random phone call.
Around the phone call, and everything she said was 100% on track. Like I was right. So some stuff happened. Then moved forward like another month passed. Some more stuff happened, and she called me again like the same night.
You sure this wasn't a stalker?
Nah, bro.
No?
No. She called me the same exact night and was like, XYZ just happened. No, she asked me, she's like, "What's going on?" So I told her, like X, Y, Z has happened, and she was like, "Oh, I already know." She said, "I knew all this was gonna happen ahead of time, but I couldn't tell you this."
Mm.
I was like, "Huh?" She was like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "Once again, don't fix nothing, don't change nothing."
Mm.
So me
Keep
being
doing what
me,
you're
being a
doing.
man, I tried it again. Like at this point, though, I was already at like my breaking point. So I was already pretty much not breaking like in a bad breaking as far as like my healing side. So I
Mhm.
was already getting ready to transition over to the healing side and moving forward. And some stuff happened again like last October. Um, she called that day again for the third time.
Hey, stop calling me.
And she was like,
Like, hey, yo, this is the
she
third
was like,
time
so what I
calling
already
me.
told you, like, hey, that's it. Like, chill. Basically, like, it's time to make some changes, whatever. We had a long talk and stuff. And like I say, bro, from that day forward, like, my mind been totally different. So if I've been in a totally different space of life, and it's been amazing.
So I asked you about your belief in God.
Yeah.
How do you believe that was a sign sent to you? Or do you
So
believe it was a sign sent to you?
definitely. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you why. That happened. Um, Remember I tell you I went to the out of town by myself, my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Put on a long list of things. I flew back home. So actually, no, this was before that because I did all that stuff afterwards. So she told me for the third time, don't change anything. And I said my life like instantly felt different. Like
Mm-hmm.
I started this mentally, everything was different. The very next week, the lady died. I didn't even know the lady. Someone reached out to me and told me that the lady died.
Bro, this story getting
And from
crazier and
there on,
crazier,
I
bro.
promise, bro, from there on, like it's been amazing for me. Like my intuition be crazy. Like when I say crazy, crazy.
You believe that lady was sent to you
Angel,
like an angel
for
from
sure.
yeah.
Cause I've never experienced nothing like this before losing my daddy.
Mm.
So after losing him, that's why I started experiencing things like this.
So when you lost him, what do you think God was trying to tell you or build you up to be?
Um, I look at it like a gift and a curse for sure. Like I said, I was just young and living then,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm more of on track and more focused and getting things done where I'm at now. So it's like it definitely was. It was hard. I mean, of course. I mean, living with
Yeah,
a
that's
parent
your
never
father.
definitely easy, but I'm thankful for it in every way for sure. You know,
Mm.
everything from losing him up to everything that I went through last year, I'm 100% thankful for it. Like I said, gone on these little journeys I go on and learn how to forgive people and learn how to move forward, be more powerful now, like I am. So it's been a gift for sure.
So if you can give yourself, you're 26, right?
Yeah,
If you can give your 18-year-old self one word of advice, what would it be?
18-year-old me. What was I at?
You know where you was at.
Nah, actually 18-year-old me was good because I turned 18 the very next week after graduating. I turned 18 the very next week. I flew. No, I didn't fly, but I went out to Corpus Christi and worked. I sat there like 6 months working in the chemical plant.
Mm.
So 18 me was actually focused. So I wouldn't have much to say to 18.
No,
Nah,
you was
18 was cool.
what was it till 21-year-old self?
21-year-old me. If
Yeah.
I knew right now at 21, I'll be more deeply into the business side of life.
Mm.
But man, 21-year-old me was wild. That guy
That's
was
when the
wild.
pool party was rolling. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
got the
yeah,
ages wrong.
yeah.
So the pool parties was
It was just kicking off
in
around
full
then.
effect. So
21, yeah, 21 was
that's
wild.
I'm just saying I should have said 21 instead of 18. So when you say you want to move towards the business side, a lot of people throw that word business. What does business truly mean to you? Because that could mean friends, family, acquaintance, strangers. How do you do business with someone?
For me, my business is gonna be real estate. That's what I want to focus on and be primarily towards. But man, running a business you gotta have structure,
Mm,
discipline, and respect. Them three things in business is huge.
mhm.
You see, that's like how we ran the pool parties and things like that. Then I bred dogs and I had a cattle business. Um, so I jumped around already in
Yeah.
different businesses, but I myself be successful. Like prime example, I sold a dog for 20,000 before.
What kind of dog?
Bully,
Sold a bully for 20 bands.
yeah. Took
How?
cat. That dog went to Canada to a guy I never met a day in my life.
Walk me through the process from breeding the dog to the dog getting handed over to the guy in Canada. Walk me
I
through
never
the
met
whole
him. I
process.
never seen him. Never nothing. I just grew big into the dog world. Breed. I was going to dog shows and stuff like that, and just grew my brand, grew my network. And I ended up posting dog on Facebook one day, and it's crazy because the guy he hit me up. It was like he wanted to buy, but who thinks that a guy in Canada you never met asked you that day say he want to buy your dog? So I honestly paid no attention to it. So 2 days later, he texted me again. Was like, "Hey, is the dog still for sale?" I was like, "Yeah, she for sale." So it was like, "Man, send me your bank information." I sent it to him. The guy wired me $20,000. Never had a conversation with him or nothing.
For a bully.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when he did that, I ended up calling him then, and we talked and stuff, and we made the arrangements to get us sent to him. It's crazy. So
this is nuts.
he
I ain't
bought the
gonna lie.
dog for $20,000. He never seen her. She died.
Wait, the dog died?
Yeah, before he got her.
So you had to send the money
No.
back? You didn't send the money back?
Nah,
You scammed him?
nah, I don't do that.
Wait,
I tell you, I do good business.
Wait, I'm just saying, like, how
So,
did you wait? So
How that whole process went, it was really straightforward, simple process. Okay, I told him he was buying a dog from me, which he knew that already.
mhm.
I'm taking to the vet. I'm gonna get a check, get a full vet check done, put the contract together. I was like, hey, I'm gonna fly to you. It would have been like an extra, like, man, I think like $400 to fly extra on top of what he was
To
already
Canada.
paying. Yeah, and I was gonna fly with her to make sure she got there safely and everything. He was like, no, I want my buddy to pick her up. I was like, hey, I don't know him. I don't know if he gonna feed her. I don't know if he gonna walk her, give her water. I don't know none of that. So when she get in his possession, that's on y'all. You know, so I'm gonna take her to the vet, get everything done I need to do on my end, and once she go to y'all with your buddy possession, that's on y'all. That's considered you.
Yeah.
You know, that's who you wanted to pick up, so that's considered you. So that's like a day drive, bro, from Houston to the border. So he drove there, and when you get to the border, the guy in the county actually was asleep. So he left there and drove like another like 7 hours somewhere else to drop some other dogs off. He got back to the border finally, well, almost to the border, heading back. The guy finally woke up, and yeah, she died in the car.
What?
So he called me like, hey, man, XYZ, long story short, I'm gonna need my money back. I was like, bro, that's on y'all. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Not refundable.
No. I said, get my dog back. I'll happily give you money back. The money wasn't a problem at all.
Oh, so you exchanged the dog to them, and the dog died in his car.
Yeah, and the guy car picked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so hey,
But
look.
that was like the next day. Like she never made it to Canada.
Oh, so they ain't got nothing to do with you.
It nothing to do with me.
Wow.
I'm glad I had that in my contract. I was like, well, take it to the vet, get an autopsy done. If there's something on my behalf, and hey, I'll send you money back. But the vet says nothing at all wrong with her. She's fully healthy. Then it's nothing to do with me.
Bro said I put it in a contract. Straight business,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
for
put
sure.
it says it right here.
For sure.
Wow. So it's people really out here paying 20 bands for a dog.
Yeah, definitely. For one dog.
Wow.
I just paid $20,000 for a horse.
But that's a horse though. A horse,
Still,
you
who
can
buys a
race-
horse for that much?
But you can race a horse.
You can breed a dog.
But a dog though, you can't do much with a dog but keep him in the house.
Man, it sounds that simple, but it's more to it.
So would you pay 20 bands for a dog?
Me right now, no. when I was into it, yeah, I bought a puppy from France. I got flew over from France for $10,000 actually. So when I was into it for sure, but right now I really ain't big into dogs right now.
So did you get out of the dog business? Or you still in it?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I still have my dogs, but I'm not breeding much right now.
How many dogs do you have?
Right now, I think about 7, 8. One point in time, I had like 16.
And you had half male, half female. You was kind of breeding
Nah,
together.
I'm big on females.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, say, for instance, you have your male you spend all this money for, and he turned out to be trash. You out of there. No, just being serious with you. You're out of here.
Describe a trash dog though.
Hey, man, everybody got their own dog they like.
Hey, look, we got
I
some
know what I
dog
like.
owners around here. I'm just saying.
I
describe
know
it.
I know the type of dogs I like. So if it's not to my standards, then,
Yeah.
you know. But you might like that. You know, so they
Yeah.
got exotics. They got all kind of different classes of dogs. So for me, something I don't like, then I don't want it.
Got you.
You know, so but a female, you can take a female that's trash, but she's bred good, she got good blood. You can have number 1, number 2 male in the world right now in the breeding classes. I can breed to you, and guess what? The puppy still gonna sell off that dog name.
It's breeding class. Wait, it's breeding classes in
Yeah,
dogs.
dog. Yeah, like you got pocket bullies, you got standard bullies, you got XLs, you got exotics, you got all that stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, you got extremes. It's a lot of different stuff for coming to bring dogs.
So the dog you sold for 20 bands.
Mhm.
What breeding class? That
She was a
had to be.
pocket bully.
So that's 1 or 2, like number 1 breeding class.
Nah, watch my like. Well, I say like number one is pretty much like your rank. Like you go, we got nationals and all that stuff. We got dog shows and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What made him want to buy a dog off Facebook for 20 bands, whatever, meeting the dog?
The way she looked, and she was number one female in Houston at the time. So
The dog was the number 1 female in Houston.
dog, yeah.
Oh, this is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is nuts. I never knew this, bro. I just,
Yeah.
because I mean, if you're not in the dog business, you kind of see a dog and you're like, okay, that look like a nice looking dog, you know, but I don't know what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So to hear is people out here really, truly buying dogs off the internet for 20 bands, like, is insane. I'm not gonna lie. So when you buy horses, do you do the same thing?
That's my first time buying a horse for that much. I actually tell myself I was gonna never buy a horse for that much, but things happen.
Things happen.
Yeah.
How many horses do you own?
Right now, 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you keep them? If you don't mind me
Crosby.
sharing that.
In
Huh?
Crosby
In Crosby?
Yeah.
So you like, those are your horses. You feed them,
every
bathe
day.
them, breed them, take
I
care
don't
of
breed.
them.
I don't breed horses.
But you got men, women.
I have 2 mares, which is the females, and 4 geldings, which is the male horses without the balls.
You neutered them?
They was already like that when I bought them.
So this is, when did you buy your first horse?
Me personally, like my own purchase,
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago.
Really? And then from then you gone to 6 now.
Mhm.
What's the goal? What's the end goal? How many do you?
I have a certain number.
This is mind blowing to me because I ain't gonna lie. I don't know one person with 6 horses. It's like you don't just meet people with 6 horses on like the street. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, not for sure.
So like, is the rodeo thing still a goal, or like what's the next move for you?
As far as horses or as far as what?
Just you personally, dogs, horses.
My main move right now is my property.
Yeah,
Everything else can wait.
yeah.
Yeah, straightforward. That's just everything else can wait.
So in the meantime, no rodeos.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to some here and there, but it's not my main focus right now. I mean, the property gonna do its own thing. I'm not the builder, so I'm not going out there put my hands on nothing. So,
Yeah.
but it's until I get things rolling where I need to be, then yeah, I really don't care about much else.
So walk me through a normal night of a rodeo.
Rodeo's fast. It don't take long. My event generally be the second event at a rodeo. So most rodeos just say it start at 7:30. I'm not a person that's gonna sit at a rodeo all day anymore. I didn't do that as a kid. So I go to compete and I go home. Unless I'm out of town somewhere. I got a trailer that have everything in it from bed to shower, stove, all it, the whole 9 yards in my trailer.
Mm.
So if I'm out of town rodeoing, then I might stay at a rodeo. But anywhere close, no, I'm going home. I'm gonna compete and go home. Literally, as soon as I get in, I'm leaving, going home.
How long does it take? Like, okay, so you in the stable. I'm not really,
Mhm.
I've never been in a rodeo. I've been to like 1 or 2. You in the stable. The bull is next to you, right?
Yeah. When you're in the box, it's 2 guys on each side. In my event, steer wrestling, it's a guy on one side of the steer, it's a guy on the other side of the steer. Steer's in the middle.
So,
So-
buzzer go off.
No,
open the gate.
you nod your head when you're ready. They go on the left side.
Okay.
So you're the guys actually going to crawl off the horse and jump onto the steer and throw him on the ground. The guy on the right side, his job is to keep it steer straight. So he don't got to get off. He don't got to do anything else.
All right. So right when you nod your head,
That's when the gate open.
what's going through your mind? Like,
I don't be nervous, nothing.
Nothing.
Just second nature.
what's the worst thing that happened with you wrestling a bull down to the ground? Because that's a date, bro.
Worst thing happened to me or anybody?
You were the bull. Because
Me, I mean, I've never really been hurt seriously. Not a serious injury.
No.
I didn't see people get knocked out, teeth knocked out, broken arms, ribs.
Yeah.
I didn't see it all.
It's a tough one, bro. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Bro, that's tough, bro. Like I said, you don't just meet random people that just wrestle bulls and buy $20,000 dogs and have 6 horses, bro. Just walk in the street, bro. So this is a lot of information, and I feel like you gave, to the younger generation, because that's really the whole motive behind everything. We're trying to give knowledge to the younger generation. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotta
So
work.
what's one valuable piece of information you just want to give to anybody listening?
Man, like I continue to preach and go to work.
Go
Go to work. Find your hustle, man. You gotta have more than one lane. I feel in today's society, today's life. Just find what lanes fit you and stick to that and push hard to that and grind.
I said that was the last question, but it's not. So
Act whatever.
so what would you say put all your eggs in one basket and focus on one thing, or spread yourself into a couple different things? Say I like doing 5 different things, right?
Mhm.
But I don't really have time for 5 different things, but I can build all of these up. What would you say? How would I try to go about that? Put all of my eggs in one basket, or just kind of?
My opinion, I just feel like you gotta go what best fits you, what best suits you. Like I say, I'm a business minded person, so I have a lot of different connects. So me personally, I'm gonna spread. Like I be at work right now, you see, I can go to work for the Port of Houston. That's why I work at the Port of Houston. So I go there, I'm driving. I have a dually truck at home that I can call one of my drivers and say, hey, get in the truck and I'm gonna send them go run a load somewhere else. So I'm making money doing that as well. You know. So I just maneuver different ways for sure.
That's the way to get rich.
Yeah, for me.
You gotta do it in 2 to 3, maybe 10 ways.
Definitely for me.
Yeah.
Like I say, my property about to keep going, so I have that going. So that's 3 major incomes right there by itself. You know, on top of that, I got rodeo on the weekend. I can go easily, man, make, like, I just came out of Baltimore not long ago. I made $5,000 in 2 days rodeoing.
Rodeoing?
Yeah.
In Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Wow.
You know, so it's just, see, I'm just a hustler, man. I just found all kind of ways to do different things.
When do you plan on retiring? Never.
I don't know. That's a good question. I ain't even thought about that yet.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna be young forever. I'm not saying to take a foot off the gas by no means. I'm just saying,
Retire,
do you think that far ahead? Or you just like, man, I'm all gas, no
when
brakes.
the time
right now?
come?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That question: did you vote Trump or Kamala?
Nobody.
You didn't vote?
Mm-mm.
What?
Nah.
You didn't vote?
I ain't like I was hearing from neither one of them.
Why not?
That just ain't like what they was talking about.
If you had to vote, who would you vote for?
Neither one of them.
If you had to vote, who would you vote for? Like if I put a bullet to your head and say, "Look, Reg, vote or else."
I'll probably go with. Man, honestly, neither one of them. I would say Trump though. I'll go with Trump.
So you would vote for Trump if you had to?
No, I wouldn't, because he against women's rights, and I don't agree with that. So
Okay, I
I would
respect
definitely
that.
the other way for sure.
That's for the cameras, or you really mean that?
Not for real.
All right.
There's no abortion stuff and all that stuff. I don't feel like it's fair. So I would probably go against him.
I respect it. I know you're not supposed to ask people, they political votes, but
It's cool. I didn't vote.
So if you had a son right now,
Yeah.
what's the main piece of advice you would give him?
Main piece of advice.
Mhm.
Go to work. I'm so serious,
Bro,
man.
hey, you are big on that, bro.
I'm
Go
big
to
on that.
work,
Go
bro.
to work. I'm telling you, like I got cousins
Bro,
right
you
now.
are old school, right?
Man, go
Take
to
your
work.
ass to work.
Go to work
Go to work.
for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
That's number one.
So, because a lot of people our age don't believe in a job,
Man,
truly.
I'm big on that.
But a lot of people, you understand that though, right? A lot of
Yeah,
people our age,
definitely.
like, I'm gonna try to get rid. I'm gonna try to quick hitter. You feel what I'm saying?
You can do all that, but still, I'm going to work. I don't care what else I do. I'm going to work.
Yeah.
I moved out. I've been in my own house and everything since I was like 18. I've been in the same house since then. 2-story house. I do what I want to do. So simply by having a job. Everything else on the side is extra.
Yeah.
But
But,
find you a good job, man, and stick to that and push hard with that job for sure.
and go to work.
Yeah.
I respect that. I ain't gonna lie, because a lot of people will tell you, man, hustle, bro. Do what you do,
that's
man.
what you wanna do.
Damn these jobs. But I respect that though. That's the working man. I truly respect that. And then the hustle's
Yeah.
on the side. So
Yeah,
that's what you would tell your son, go to work.
Oh, he's going to go to work. And you know, when I have a son, he going to work for sure. Like,
He got no choice.
He got a choice to get out.
So his work or get out?
Get out.
What if you want to go to school?
That's cool.
You believe in
Go
school?
go to work too. You
Go
going to
work
school
on the
for a
side.
reason?
Huh?
You going to school for a reason to get some kind of degree.
So if you wasn't to go to work and you went to school, what would you get your degree in? Work.
Business. Which
Okay.
I said, that's what I was doing already anyway.
Oh, so
I
you
just-
working on that now? I seen you was at San
Yeah,
Jack.
I'm about to go back right now and finish this one class this fall. I was
Okay.
got this simply one class to finish, and I have an associate degree in business.
So you do believe in school, and you want to do
Yeah.
that to kind of get certified or gain
Yeah.
knowledge, so where you could further.
Well, I mean, I
your-
did all the schoolwork to it already, so I already got the knowledge side of it. I just want to have it to finish my degree.
Okay,
To have the paperwork side of it, because that's the direction I'm going.
understood. And for knowledge purposes, if you had a daughter, what would you tell her?
Stay off social media.
Mm.
For sure.
Why so?
It's fake.
Mm.
And the things you gain from social media is crazy nowadays. It's just everybody living that lifestyle, and I don't like it. I hate it.
So if
Like I
you
said,
had
I'm big on the old school way. That's me,
yeah.
for sure.
So if you could delete social media altogether, you would.
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
What's the perfect world for you? So no social media, go to work,
I mean,
just stay away from it.
me personally, I can get on social media, but I don't pay attention to other people. Like I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
I can look at somebody right now post whatever they want to post. I don't pay no attention to it. It don't bother me at all. I don't look on social media and be like, man, he got this and that. Like, honestly, truthfully, I've been blessed enough, so I didn't live the life I want to live already.
Mm.
I'm not done living it. I got a lot more to come, but I didn't did just about everything they didn't did in real life. Not just for social media,
Mm.
in real life.
Mm.
You know, so I've been blessed enough, so it don't bother me at all.
I think that's a very peaceful statement.
Yeah.
A lot of people live for other people's applause on social media.
I'm a loner, so it don't matter to me.
I respect it, bro.
I'm a popular loner, put it like that, for sure.
My last guest, his brand was a popular stranger. So everybody's the popular something, popular
Yeah.
loner, popular stranger.
I mean, you see the pool pours I give. I mean, we don't talk every day, but ain't no love lost. Like I'm still
Absolutely.
connected with everybody. Like I'm still connected with everybody. My name is really good anywhere I go for sure. From from rodeoing to the streets to the work, from whatever I do. I have a
Mhm.
great connection. I can call right now and get a job in a chemical plant making $30+ out 30+ dollars an hour right now. And I would have that job before the week over if I
Mm.
wanted to do that. I don't have that many connections still. But I just don't want to go in the chemical plant right now though. But this connections is just it's important. So
So if you're gonna be a businessman and potentially own your own everything, are you comfortable making them uncomfortable decisions with like
Definitely.
firing people? And because you mentioned structure earlier, you was
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
to run something you have to have structure.
Definitely.
What does structure mean to you? What does uncomfortable conversations in business mean to you?
It's everything. You gotta have structure in your business. Like I had back to the food board, a quick thing with that. I got one of my cousins, I called him, I was like, bro, I need you to come do some work for me at the pool real quick before the pool party start. Man, I ain't gonna make it. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up to the gate. When he showed up, it was like $60 to get in at the time. Cause the farther I get into my hours, my prices go up.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta pay. Yeah, you do. But go
Mhm.
home.
But you my mama's
I ain't trying to hear it.
nephew.
You couldn't come help me work, right?
Mm.
Go home if you don't want to pay. I bet he paid to get in.
Your cousin paid 60 to get.
Paid. He stayed with me at the time.
He stayed in the house
Same
with
in
you.
the house with me.
You charged him 60 to get in the party.
Or go home.
Bro, that's tough love if I've ever seen it.
You ain't want to come help me clean up and do what I need to do. So come set up.
So you made him pay to get in.
Or go home.
What was the
I didn't make you
conversation
come
like
in.
on the way home or at home?
What conversation? For what? What we gotta talk about?
I said what I said.
That's it.
Wow. So
I'm very stern when it comes to business, for sure.
what built you up to that?
Just me having to get it the hard way.
Mm.
Just by the majority of things I know, I learned on my own. So, and then I mean, you know my mama, so
Mr. Vora, tough.
yeah.
Mr. Vora's a tough one. She was our
So-
coach one time, bro, on a
Yeah,
Little League
so-
basketball team.
You know how that is. So, bro, it's just that's what's instilled into me.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the business side for me, I don't have time to waste. So when I focus on something, that's the business I'm focused on. I don't got time to waste for nobody when it comes to that.
Friends, family,
Nah,
none of that.
this gonna get done. When I'm locked in on something, it's gonna get done.
Do you care about people not liking you?
For what? Me personally, I just feel like I'm one of the coolest guys ever. So for somebody not to like me, you just gotta be a natural hater. It's very
I
simple.
mean, I think your cousin has a valid reason not to like you.
Okay. That's how you feel.
I'm just saying. No,
I'm
I'm
just saying,
being
that's how
honest,
you
though,
feel, that's
because
how you
some
feel.
people would take that like, man, we grew up together. We did this. We did that. Not saying I
But watch
believe
this
in
though.
that.
Watch this. If we did all that together, like you just said,
Mm-hmm.
you live with me, you got all this love for me, all this.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you get up and come help me set up?
Mm. It's a valid point. It's a valid
Very
point.
simple.
It's a
But I got
valid
people that
point.
don't live with me that's calling me, hey, bro, you need any help? I'll be
Mhm.
there. But you live with me, you can't get out your bed to come help me come set up.
Mm.
But you want to get in free.
Mm.
Life is about choices. You make that choice.
Life is about choices and decisions. We talk about that all the time. Life is about choices and
Yeah,
decisions.
for sure.
Wow. So as you move forward as a man, and what something I've learned is my rules go for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
How strong do you feel about that? Like, look,
Everybody.
my boundaries, my standards, my morals, my principles, bro, this go for everybody.
I'm big on it.
How? Like, what made you like that? Because I'm gonna be honest though, before you answer, I've had some uncomfortable conversations, some uncomfortable cutoffs. Because it's like, bro, you went against my morals. Not you personally. I'm just saying, you went
Yeah.
against my morals. I wouldn't let Billy off the street do this. Why do I let you do it? You feel what I'm saying? How do you navigate through that type of decisions? Obviously, you did it with your cousin, but
Man,
I'm just saying.
gotta stand on something. If not, you'll fall for anything.
Mm,
That's my motto.
it's the boy
Stand for
touch
something,
you
you'll fall for anything. Nah, I taught myself that.
there. It's the boy touch
So,
you there.
yeah, nah, I taught myself that one. So
I
that's it, though.
respect it though.
You gotta stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
So last question. Most important question. What does it take to be a man in 2024?
Man, 2024. Man, 2024. For me, just takes a bunch of focus. Number one, it's easy to get distracted nowadays and age. For me, to take a bunch of focus, bunch of hard work, bunch of grind, and just know for sure what you want out of life.
Mm.
You find your direction, stick to it, and move forward for sure.
Fuck with it. So you don't deal with lazy dudes, huh?
Nah,
No. What if your son was lazy?
man,
'Cause that's a tough one.
Go
What
off for B.
What if your son was a lazy man? What would
Go
you
off
do?
for B. I don't think we got that in our blood, but if we
What
did,
if, you never know.
man, he gonna meet his mama. If we ain't together, we together, she can deal with that. I'm not dealing with it.
What?
Man, honestly, truthfully, like the way things hitting for me. So by the time I have a child, he get of that age, I should be well off into the business side of life with this real estate stuff. So you gonna have all you want, but I'm not giving it to you. I'm not just gonna be on handout. You gotta show me that this is what you're gonna earn. If not, I can sell it and be done with it.
So if you're rich, you're 26 now.
Yeah.
Say you have a kid at 30.
Mhm.
You're rich, like well off.
Yeah.
By 48, your kid
Okay.
is 18.
Mhm.
How do you set your kid up?
What do you want to do in life? You gonna do something. I'm not gonna give you a card at 18 and say, "Hey, live this deal."
Mm.
Nah. What do you want to do? You want to go to college? You want to work? You want to start a business? What you gonna do? I'm gonna do that for you. You
So
want to go to
nothing's
college and pay
like-
for everything? No, I'm not handing you nothing.
No,
No, I'm not gonna handicap you.
not if he look just like you.
I'm not gonna handicap you. That's called handicapping somebody, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I just want to see, your
Nah.
opinion. What about your daughter?
My daughter, she would have a little more, a little more leeway for sure.
I agree
But
with that.
still, it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
You want to start a business? You want to be part of this business? You want to buy your own property? I'm gonna help you do that,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna hand you everything.
Mm.
Because the moment I hand you everything, you're gonna expect the next person to do that. And you're not gonna know what struggle and grind is. And when they do hit,
Mm.
life gonna take you fast.
Yeah, you're gonna feel entitled. Like
that
everybody
that
supposed to
money
do
gonna
this.
be gone.
Yeah. Wow. Man, you done said a mouthful today. I ain't gonna lie. To piggyback off of your point, do you think it's good to work for everything you got or to have like some people around you that can help you move like a little faster?
You definitely gonna need some people around you. Like I work for it, but like I said, I got connections, so you definitely gonna need some people around you to help you branch out because you don't know everything.
Mm.
And like I said, like life is about connections, so you definitely gonna need some connections somewhere that you don't know about. So that's definitely the fastest way to go that I feel, to having some connections.
So if you were in your business, would you have people that's smarter than you working for you or no? Or you
Definitely.
need to be
Definitely, I would want some, at least one
would?
person around me for sure.
understood?
So like right now, I'm going to real estate. That's why I'm pretty much, like I say, my uncle. He's already into that side of life. So yeah, we're definitely connected for sure.
Respect. Well, that wraps up another episode of Love's Language. I appreciate my guest, Reg, man. You done set a mouthful, man. If you want to speak the last little comments to the camera, I promise it's the last comments. I promise you before we wrap this up. I think this is a great episode, man. What do you think?
I like it for sure. And go to church. Go to work for sure. Believe in God.
Hey,
man.
whatever you
Follow
do,
yourself.
Go to work.
Man, go to work.
Please go to work.
And make
All
sure you
right.
keep God first forever for sure.
That wraps up another episode. I appreciate y'all for tapping in.